This is a video review of the Gladiator Garage Works tool chest. This is the 26-inch across model with the 8 drawers. This particular model's serial number is GATC26P8WG. I'm going to take a couple measurements now just to show the exact dimensions of the toolbox. It is approximately 18.5 inches high and 26 inches wide. I'm going to use my smaller measurer now. And I'm going to take a look at the drawers. As you can see, the bottom drawer is about 3 inches deep. All of the rest of the drawers are 2 inches deep. I'm going to pull all the drawers out now and see if any of them have any issues. Here's one right here. One of the issues I've had with the tool chest so far is sometimes, after opening and closing the tops, one or two of the drawers will kind of lock. Here, did you hear that pop? One or two of the drawers will lock into place. Sometimes I'll be able to pop them out, other times I won't, and I'll have to actually open up the top, and then it works fine. I've seen this on other similar storage cabinets with opening tops. I think it's intended to sort of to be able to allow you to lock all the drawers when you do the lock, but it's just a little inconvenient. I don't think it's a big deal, and I think maybe it's just something that wears in over time. I have a larger Husky unit, and I haven't noticed it happening on there in a long time, and it did happen initially, so maybe it's just one of those things that wears in. I'm going to open up the top right now so you can see the inside of the top of the cabinet, and I'm going to move the camera over here. So, as you can see, the top of the cabinet is open and it has two hydraulic levers on either side. They provide nice resistance opening and closing. The top actually pops open on its own once you pop it. As you can see, there's some keys in the front and a lock for locking the top. When the top is locked, it also causes the drawers to lock down. One really nice feature and a kind of surprising feature is it came with these nice no stick pads for all of the drawers. It's not a big deal, and this is one of those things that, like I said, I have a Husky unit. It didn't come with them, and I didn't get around to buying them in time. I ended up scratching up my drawers, and it's just one of those nice things. So it's got a few nice features like that, little extras. The finish on it is incredible. It's got this great alligator finish, and gray gives it sort of a pockmarked look. And so overall, all of the garage work ones have this finish, and they look really great, along with the corrugated steel fronts of the drawers over here, you can see. The last thing I wanted to go over, initially I had a little bit of trouble with the handles on the side. I'm not having trouble with them now. When they came, they were loose. I can't even get them off now that I've popped them into place. What you have to do is, if your handle is loose when you get it, is slide the top in, and there'll be a slot on the top here and on the bottom. Slide the top in first, and then pop the bottom in. And that'll cause it to lock into place on both. Once that happens, I think you'll have a hard time even getting them off. I was going to try to take one off to show you and demonstrate the problem I had initially, and it was on both handles and when they were pre-installed. But I can't get them off now. Now that I have them in place, they're locked and loaded. So I'm pretty happy with that aspect. Let me take you around to the other side. As you can see, the other handle is the exact same situation. It's locked in place now. Anyway, that's all. Like I said, 3-inch drawer on the bottom, 2-inch drawers on the top. So what you're going to find with this cabinet is most of your hand tools are going to fit in here. Very few power tools or larger tools are going to fit in here unless you want to put them up top here. And then you have a little bit more space. I think this is, by itself, about 2 inches deep. And you're going to gain almost another 2 inches up to the roof. So you should be able to get at least 3-inch things into here. Possibly up to 4 if you're not hitting some of the lower parts. That's all for now. Really great finish, really nice product. Some interesting issues with the drawers initially that I'll keep an eye on. I suspect they'll go away eventually. And if you do have issues, just open and close the top and they'll just go away. Anyway, that's all for now. It's a really nice unit. Looks great. Heavy as heck. I've had to move this thing a couple times. It's a two-man job. This thing looks like it's not that big, but this is solid. It's really great, thick gauge steel with a great finish. Really well made, excellent sliders along the sides of the drawers, all of which add a lot to the weight. So make sure you have a buddy over if you're going to move this thing around a bunch. That's all for now. Great product, and I really enjoy it. Thank you.